Okay, so this is our next little step in our video. So we just want to show the neighboring property, the 1937. This is 1931. Again, this is the backyard here with their attached garage. And so the line comes, again, out of the back of the house there, and then across, and then underneath essentially this trash can to just clean out, you see right here on the property. And that's where our video had just stopped, right past this turn. And so we'll enter in this pipe, we'll do an immediate 90-degree turn, and now we're headed down the driveway, which is right where this position is where we stopped the last video. Okay, you can see there's a little bit of standing water here, and then there's a little bit of debris right there. I'm going to take a photo of that. So essentially, when the city redid this line, and or their contractor that they used for these neighborhoods, they didn't get perfect slope in the line. So as you can see, we've got all that standing water, which shouldn't be there. The pipe is required by code to have a 1/4 inch of fall per foot. So for every 4 feet it travels, it must fall 1 full inch. That did not happen here, or the pipe had a bow in it when they put it in and they didn't check it, or when they backfilled, they tampered it and pushed the pipe down. And this is what happens when you have a belly to the pipe, or a sag that holds water. It will dam and collect debris, as you see right there. We're going to have to push through that, and we'll see how long of a run that is here. Looks like we're still got some debris field. This rinses off here. Okay, this is completely underwater. So we're now out at a little, right around the 50-foot mark, and it is completely here. You can see this debris washing up as we go through. So this line was put in very poorly by the city and their contractors. Now here you can see right at about the 55-foot mark approximately, we have a couple feet sitting out of the reel, and then even minus the vertical, we're probably closer to approximately 50 feet. So for a 50-foot run, this line is holding water, and that could lead to stoppages. Now there are cleanouts here, but we need to make you aware of that. So we're going to push forward now. We should be coming up to another white T-junction, which is the property line clean out, which is at the end of the driveway, the city sidewalk. There's 2 side by side, one for each of the properties here where these lines are running through. There's that T-junction right there. So right now we're passing through the city sidewalk, and we're getting closer to almost entering the street now. Here we have a slight turn. And here appears we have our drop. Here's our vertical drop down. And here's our dump into the actual city in the middle of the street. So this is the large pipe in the street where everybody collects into. So that's the end of this line, right around approximately a little under 115 feet from this clean out. So we're now going to go ahead and pull back. We're going to pause the video while we pull back, and then again we're going to go ahead and mark the end of that belly. Okay, we've gone ahead and marked this, again, the end of this sag or belly in the line is about a 50-foot long run. It is in the middle of the driveway, and it is approximately, the pipe is just barely under 5 feet deep. So we're going to go ahead and pull back on the line now. So you can see there's a transition glue fitting right there for another piece of pipe. And now as we back up into this, it's nothing but one long belly. Now again, this is a shared sewer main. The neighbors to the backside are using this line as well. So all their debris and other stuff that goes down, even if these homeowners are careful, could still cause a stoppage because it's not only their line. This line is running through an easement of these properties. And so, as you can see, we're pulling back, and it's everything is still underwater completely. So you can see right here now we finally come out of the belly. You can see that the water is finally draining down and out. So as we push forward just slightly, we'll come back up to the beginning of this belly right here. So we again have approximately about a 40-foot run of pipe that has improper slope. This could lead to stoppages. It is a plastic pipe, which is good. However, it's not to code. And this was not put in, though, I believe, again, by anybody but the city and their contractors, not a licensed plumbing company. So we're now going to go ahead and pull back the rest of our camera. Don't know when this line was redone. The only thing I do see is that when we come to the clean out here, out of the ground here, I'm going to wipe our camera face off. The clean out doesn't have any chew marks on it. Now typically when a line has to be snaked or cabled, it will leave indentation marks on the perimeter of some part of the pipe as the cable goes in, as it drags across the plastic pipe. Unless it was hydrojetted, then that wouldn't happen. So again, that is the entirety of this sewer main system, so that concludes this recording.